Is the Blood Slayer here. I know this is out of random and out of the blue after that one video, but I've decided, I've wondered, is I what why is Isaac's why does Isaac the Binding of Isaac Rebirth and regular kind of like the same? I mean, look at their character models. There's Isaac, your main protagonist, who's trying to survive against his mother, the antagonist. You have to run through mazes, but doesn't it strike anybody oddly that there is a close resemblance to, well, Isaac with the monsters? I mean, there's only a headless, there's an eyeless, there's some, I mean, what happens if those are either previous Isaacs that have died down there? Or what happens if they've encountered their mother before and they had to jump down there but died or got thrown down there by their mother? The mistakes in the world, she thought, because Isaac's mother's lunatic, or as the theory of is Isaac really going through all this stuff? I'll probably leave that in the link below. Hopefully, if I remember right, going to a video of somebody and they get that's when I got the idea of what happens if those are basically Isaac's relatives. I mean, you never know. Binding of Isaac has random things down in the basement, like rocks, dirt, soil. Was that intended there by the mother to keep those children down there, to kill them, when Isaac was the only one who came out perfect? And, well, I'm not having anything against people who aren't perfect, okay? Just do not, spam on comments like, oh my god. But, basically, what? But they have a very close resemblance to Isaac, if you think about it. They're basically, either the guy just used the same models, or the relatives, and he has a backstory with them. Maybe they're so defective that even tears can kill them. I mean, the mother seemed really unstable then. And for all we know, she could have thrown poor children down there and just not gave one. She could have just thrown the children that she didn't want. She kept Isaac, but Isaac finally found the room where his previous relatives could have stayed. I know it sounds crazy because there's so many monsters down there, and you wouldn't include the magnets and Monstro. But if I told you that the family descends from there, I mean, what happens if the whole house has been for generations and generations of Isaac's relatives going down there and getting killed, but rebirthed as God helped them out in the game, as an angel revived them, but they came out evilly. They want to take down Isaac to prove that they're worthy of loving. What happens if they're just heartbroken that their own mother, who gave birth to them, just abandoned them? I mean, it's kind of emotional when you think about it, but and it's just if you think real hard about it, they just want to be loved. They want to have the family thing. If you get the photos and the roots and everything, it's just like a heartbreaking story of Isaac. Her mother has lost sanity. She tries to kill him while he's forced to maybe kill his own relatives, his old relatives. I mean, they die down there and they know how it's like, but they don't help him. Like there may be some that are like dead but by hanging themselves, but and like there's shops and everything, but they don't like no like yeah, the power ups and everything of flies. But what happens if those relatives are just trying to prove they're perfect as well? They're trying to prove that they're worthy of loving, they're worthy of being the same. Because I think the gaming title is like respecting the difference. I mean, they're trying to fight for freedom and rights as well. I mean, the mother. Okay, here's just a theory. The mother, and it's just gonna go on rely on the theory. Just throws him down there without caring. After like either birth effects or defects. I mean, the one that blasts like a tornado out of his stomach. He may have been like deformed, and the mother just threw him down there along with others and others and others. Finally, the one Isaac that's good God speaks and all that blah blah blah, and he's forced to fight his own relatives. Why do you think he's crying all the time? Like, he may be self-grieving, he may be feeling like he disappointed his mother somehow, or maybe he just knows that happened. Maybe he already knew the trapdoor was there. Maybe he knew the escape was there. And he was scared. He knew what was down. He barely knew what was down there. He only heard noises. Noises of stepping, noises of slush, and kept on hearing and all that. Wouldn't that be quite terrifying if you were even near, like, hearing that in your room? Especially when everything's taken away? If everything's taken away, then why? I mean, in my perspective, I would never kill my own son if I ever had one. I'm just saying if. I would just for, like, I mean, if that's a little too far, man. I'm not gonna go that far just to prove worthiness. I'm not judging anybody else out there who'd actually do that, okay? But basically, just think about it. That's just my theory. I don't really know how to animate, so sorry that this doesn't happen. If you guys could leave in the comments how to animate and everything, and what kind of apps I could use without the stupid Kirata app, okay, please. I really hate that one. It always freezes my computer when I even try to go onto it. And, yeah. Well, I might continue my theory in a little, because it's getting close to nap, to, like, bedtime. But I hope you guys understand that Isaac could just be another child in need of, I mean, like, his relatives. He's killing his own old relatives. And it's just so emotional. And then he gets these power-ups that mutate him. He's learning how to become like them. In the green ending, it basically shocked me because he turned into one of those shopkeepers or, like, just dead piles of bodies there. But he was still alive. That could be activating the reimmortalized thing to his system. Like how the other ones could still live without a head or anything. He's dead. He's got spiders crawling in him. He's got, like, all that, and then he just smiles back. It's creepy to know about, but it's true. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you can leave in the comments about below what I should do next, Little Big Planet 2, Little Big Planet 3, or just any game that I probably have. I'll talk to you guys in the chat, and I hope you have a great day. Stay legendary.